it's a great story. It's a great story. You haven't been talking too much. And what you have been saying, it's great. Been
Dude,
following all the
relax.
way. I know it's hard.
Relax. And I don't mean relax on your wife or your family. Yes, that will come if you chill out on yourself. And I'm not trying to be some you're the center of the universe guru here. That's not what I mean. Like, I guarantee you you're walking around feeling some sort of shame in your soul.
Of course.
And you need to know that was paid. I believe our purpose on earth, every single one of us, primary first and foremost, is to have a relationship of intimacy with our Creator. I believe that very strongly. And what I also believe and know from experience is that if it was about behavior, we wouldn't have a shot to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
It does.
I'm trying to be really brief because I could go. This is a wheelhouse of passion for me because of the damage that's been done to people by probably usually well-intentioned people and some bad ones of conditioning people using religion to do it. And I got a real thing about that. That's what Instigation Nation was all about and still is. But I've learned that, like, if we're going to believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins and paid that price so we don't have to, well, then we no longer have to pay a price. Now, I know not everybody believes that. That's fine. But if that's what we're going to ascribe to, then if logic says I don't owe anything. You hear it in church. Like, it doesn't matter what denomination of Christianity you are. You hear this. The debt has been paid, yes?
Yeah.
We've heard that.
Agreed.
Zimbabwe native. Zimbabwe Jesus. I don't know how the lighting is on this. I got to look at it. But he took care of that, man. Took care of it. The idea now is friendship. And do you, like, pound your kids into the ground every time they screw anything up? Drop a utensil on the floor?
No.
How about a good and loving, and in God's case, a perfect father? How would he be toward his kids that he already died for while they didn't know him, while they were his enemy, while they were taking advantage of young girls, breaking hearts, while they were shooting needles in their veins, while they were abandoning and betraying their kids? Died for me anyway. When I listened to that, when I finally let my spirit hear it, I'm like, oh, this might take some time to get totally healthy, but all you religious freaks, you lost all your power because I get it now. It's saved, man. Like, I got nothing. I didn't have anything to do with it. I was actually against it. It doesn't make any sense. And then I was given it. So what am I trying to do? You want me to adapt? All right, I'll adapt. You need me to be something for her right now because she was something for me? Not a problem. Actually, you're telling me you gave me the life of my dreams, the situation that I've actually been praying for. It looks nothing like what I thought it would look like, but all the big rocks are in the jar. You gave me no job. You, like, our income is happening. My kids growing a bit, like, we live in paradise. Oh my gosh, my wife and I were talking like, oh, you gave me, oh my gosh, it's not perfect, but man, it's pretty great. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. I'm just going to start having fun then.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a good time. And if they need something, if I need to be support staff, that's what I was trying to get back to. If I need to be support staff at this time in my life, dude, I'm in shape. Maybe that's our encouragement today. We both have something super similar.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah. That put a lot in perspective for me.
Me too. Me too. I'm just hearing this for the first time.
Oh, that's so good.
That was fun, huh?
That was a good time.
The energy really shifted because you got quiet.
It did toward the end because I think you hit home on a couple
Is that what it
places.
was? Because I feel like when I said hearing it for the first time, like if I no, it, like when these things come out, it's really good, and I'm very aware that a prayer might be being answered.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah,
That's why I got quiet. Um,
yeah. I can, dude, here I can feel it.
I didn't expect the energy shift or whatever else to
You felt
happen.
it too, huh?
Oh, bro. Game over for me. It's just
Strong.
like, yeah, dude. I feel like the first 2/3 or whatever was good. A lot of good energy bouncing back and forth, whatever. And
Super
then the
fun.
last part was the conclusion, like since we got back from our break, and that conclusion stabbed me in the heart with like a silver spike and said, "Hey, fucker, the message that you're talking about, this is for you." And then I was just like, you know what I mean? Like it's just eye opening.
Well, we're very similar because remember, I believe very strongly that God speaks to me in my thoughts and in my language, and I believe He does the same thing for you and everybody else, right? I do believe that. So, do we need King James language? No, because Mandarin speaking people in China don't use King James, so they get spoken to in Mandarin in their mind.
Right.
God, right? Like I'm
Yep.
being, yeah, nothing deep there. But you and I are a lot alike. And we should, especially how we operate our lives as men. There's a lot of similarity there. And so how would something hit home for you that's coming through me on a day where I was just praying about more depth and more clarity this morning? And running 6 miles helps with clarity sometimes. And I definitely need to run farther because I got to go farther. Different topic, but need more answers, right?
Yeah.
How far can I go? Downloading data here. I'm uploading data from the source. Well, that's, yeah, and I think that's why it comes out and is effectual for you, because it's what I need to hear too.
Magic happens, huh?
It does, and it's really good. And I'm like, dude, if we had the whole world right here listening to this, at least people that are in the target market, husbands, fathers, family guys, people like parents, dude, it just gets birthed because we're open and we're,
Yeah.
I think it's our willingness. Is anything special?
Yeah. The willingness. That's a good way to put it. Just being able to be open and being able to be told what you need to hear.
Like what you say it a lot. Doing these more and more, letting people see these more and more it'll break down the walls of more and more tough guys. Tough guys will weaken and they'll start becoming strong men.
Yes. Yes. The tough guys will weaken to become strong. Perfect.